My brother said, "Mom hugged you for 12 seconds. That's 12 seconds you stole from me." My brother Conrad had been obsessed with airness since he was a toddler. He timed how long Mom stirred his oatmeal and threw tantrums if it was shorter than the day before. He counted how many words Dad said to him versus the TV. When I was born, he decided I was a thief who'd come to steal his parents' love, and he was going to make me pay back every second. Conrad created what he called the system when I was 6 and he was 9. He presented it to our parents at dinner like a business proposal. "From now on, every interaction you have with her gets timed," he announced, holding up 2 matching stopwatches. Hugs, conversations, eye contact, everything. Whatever time she gets, I get. Our parents laughed nervously and said that wasn't how love worked. Conrad screamed for 4 hours straight until they agreed. He wore his stopwatch on a lanyard around his neck every single day. Click when Mom said good morning to me. Click when Dad asked about my day. Click when anyone looked in my direction. He'd interrupt conversations to announce his running tally. "Mom spent 43 minutes on her today and only 31 on me. You owe me 12 minutes right now." Our parents started preemptively giving Conrad more attention just to keep the peace, and I learned to reject their love entirely. Dad tried to hug me on my 12th birthday, and I pushed him away. "Don't," I whispered. "He's watching. Honey, I just want to hug my daughter on her birthday. It's not worth it. He'll make you sit in his room for an hour staring at him to make up for it." Dad's face crumpled, but he stepped back because he knew I was right. Conrad kept spreadsheets tracking every interaction going back years. He made our parents sign weekly reports acknowledging the time distribution. Every moment of my childhood was poisoned by his stopwatch. I couldn't have a conversation with my mother without hearing that click. I learned that love was a finite resource that I was stealing from someone who deserved it more. When I turned 18, I moved across the country and thought I was finally free. I was wrong. Conrad had been keeping a lifetime ledger. He calculated that I owed him 11,847 hours of stolen parental attention from childhood, and he started invoicing me directly. "You owe me," he said when he called to explain. "You've always owed me. You stole my parents for 18 years, and now you're going to pay it back." "Conrad, that's insane." "It's math. It's fair. You got more, and now I get more. That's how fairness works." I hung up on him. He showed up at my job demanding payment. He sent letters to my landlord claiming I was a thief. He called my boyfriend and told him I steal love from everyone I meet and leave nothing for anyone else. He posted on social media that I'd defrauded him of a childhood, and his followers sent me death threats. My parents begged me to. "Just give him some attention to calm him down. We're too old for his tantrums," Mom said tiredly. "Just call him once a week. That's all he wants." "What he wants is for me to spend 11,000 hours staring at him. I'm not doing that." "Then just give him something. Anything, please." Then Dad had a heart attack. I flew home immediately and rushed to the hospital. Conrad was already there in the hallway with his stopwatch. "You can have 15 minutes with him and then it's my turn," he announced. "Conrad, he might be dying. Then we need to split the remaining time evenly so we both get to say goodbye. That's only fair. There is something deeply wrong with you. Do you understand that? There's something wrong with you. You've been stealing from me since the day you were born and you've never once apologized." I pushed past him into Dad's room. Conrad followed with his stopwatch running, positioning himself where he could see the clock. Dad looked at us from his hospital bed with tubes in his arms and tears in his eyes. 40 years, he said quietly. "I've spent 40 years being timed and measured and watched. I've spent 40 years unable to hug my own daughter without doing math in my head. Dad, don't strain yourself. No, I need to say this." He looked at Conrad. "I love you. I've always loved you. But I also love her. And loving her was never stealing from you. There was always enough. There was always enough. But you couldn't see it because you were too busy counting." Conrad's hand tightened on his stopwatch. "That's not true. She got more. She always got more. The numbers prove it." "The numbers don't prove anything except that you wasted your whole life measuring something that can't be measured. I'm done, Conrad. No more spreadsheets. No more timers. I won't do it anymore." Dad recovered and threw away every spreadsheet Conrad ever made. Conrad still sends time debt reminders, but Dad deletes them without reading. I visited last month and Dad hugged me for 3 full minutes without looking over his shoulder once. It was the first time that's ever happened.